Hey guys, I was in a meeting a little while ago regarding what we can do in order to make ourselves more successful. So it is regarding PTCs, and specifically open consultations first is what I will be going over, and then going over some consultation stuff that will help us during a field consultation with that as well. So setting the expectation for what these consultations should look like going forward. So an open PTC time. So the first 15 minutes of that open consultation should be standing at the desk, and that can be the MES desk or it can be the PT desk. But that's the first 15 minutes. We're trying to do in-body polls, consultation polls, whatever works best for us. I know I've had a lot of success with an in-body poll, as well as if new people come in who are not members yet and they want a tour, we can also do that tour. During that tour, we can, if there's a trainer available, we can introduce them to a trainer as well. I know I want to go over that with MES as well, to get an introduction with a trainer just to get training on their brain. And then, that face-to-face interaction is always really, really helpful as well. So first 15 minutes, we're at one of those desks. For the next 30 minutes, we will be doing floor polls. Now, those floor polls could be walking the floor, putting up equipment, while also conversating with people who are around that equipment, as well as asking if they've done an in-body, if they want to do an in-body, because that in-body already pulls them into what is a consultation without them even knowing. So during that in-body scan, reviewing the results, you see an imbalance, or you pique their interest in something toward their goals. I would love to do a movement assessment on you to see what's going on here. You want to go ahead and head in the cage with me? Boom. Consultation, they don't even know it. Okay? The last 15 minutes of that full empty consultation should be leads, whether that's leads on pulse, leads from previous consultations, that sort of thing. Okay? Next, I would like to go over some consultation etiquette, what we can do in order to make that consultation flow more. So I have this acronym, it's FORM, F-O-R-M. Now this will be used during the Care and Connect portion of the consultation. So if we don't have points to bring up, or we're kind of in a rut because the person is shy or they're not giving us much to work off of, we can pull this up out of our brains, or we can, put it down on the notes spot form. So bring up their family, if they have kids, wife, husband, family in town, if they're new to town, their occupation, what do they do for a living? Oh, stay-at-home mom? Okay, cool. They are pretty available. Or, oh, they work at Subaru third shift type deal. So you get to know their availability in that sort of way, what their interests are. Recreation. So what are their hobbies? What do they like to do outside of the gym, outside of work, outside of family? How do they fill their time? Is that betting? Is that, going out every single weekend? Because then we can take that back into the recap section well, actually, if you cut this down by 50%, you will be able to afford this pretty easily. And, we're working toward our goals. So it's not just loss in money, but we're investing ourselves. We're getting better as we go through this. That last one, motivations. So what motivates them? Why are they here? What are their goals? Finding that motivation can even help even more during that recap and connect with, okay, so this is your motivation. or you don't have motivation, we can be that motivation for you, that sort of thing. So connecting everything to really pull it all together at the very end to make that sale. So during that closing and recap, so we want to build value through what VASA offers. What do we have to offer people? Why should they spend money on us? But also spend money on them, right? It's not, spending money on just us. It's investing in them, right? So bringing up everything that's included. We want to build value in what we are doing here, and not just what we do, but it's for these people, okay? So if you have that nutritional cert, tracking your calories, helping you track your calories, figuring out what foods work best for you. Talking about an InBody. So what do we have to offer that InBody? The InBody is usually $15 every single time if you do not have personal training. With personal training, it's unlimited. You could do it every week if, for all I care, but that is only with that PT package, right? And we get to track all of your progress, see if what we're doing is actually working, and change our program or continue our program with how it's working. Cage access, so we can actually say now that there's stuff in the cage that's not anywhere else in the gym. So you get access to that equipment and to the cage while you're with us as trainers, right? Custom programming, right? So making sure they know we value what their goals are and what they need. So we're not just gonna put a random program out there for them and have them do whatever the heck, right? It is customized to their needs, to their goals. Reiterating that also, it's a one-on-one session. It's not like I'm training Betty, Luke, and Thomas, right? I'm just training Betty, okay? So really reiterating what the value is in training, because it's not just that 30 minutes in the cage once a week. It's all of these things, and we need to reiterate that so they realize, oh, this is a bigger bang for my buck than I actually realized, right? So not just saying this is the training, but what else we have to offer. Those workouts that they do on their own, so their homework, right? And then also discussing, okay, what would your PT look like? Because that's what they're really curious about. What does PT with me look like for the next 3 or 6 months? So reiterating, if that first month they're starting with really honing in on mobility, and then we switch to whatever the case, forming that out for them. And I know some of us trainers also talk about Strength Portal, how awesome it is, and how we can track your progress with that as well as the InBody. Okay, so just really showing the value in us as trainers, us through VASA, to get them their personal goals. It's an investment, okay? If we have a ton of makeup sessions, I'm changing the subject. We have a ton of makeup sessions. If you have clients that are pretty similar to each other, group them up, put them in a semi-private. You can get up to 4 people in there, okay? That's a great way to get those makeup sessions in and to get you more money in your pocket, okay? So think about that. What program you have, you can, send it out to multiple clients or all your clients, whatever works best for their goals, making sure it's going toward everyone's goal who's involved with that as well. So I will be checking in with you guys more often with your consultations, whether they are filled or not filled. If I am available at the time, I will be checking in within the first 15 minutes of that consultation. If I do not get a check-in in during that time, I will be wanting and desiring a follow-up about that consultation, what you did during that time, what you got accomplished. Okay, so more accountability is coming into this. I know it's slow season and, we might be losing motivation to those things, but those things are super necessary to build our business. So I'm going to hold you guys accountable so we can get better in not just the training aspect of our jobs, but also the sales aspect and people aspect of the job. Now with these follow-ups and stuff, I already would love to see PTC confirmations in the group chat the day before. We all know that. I also want to see, okay, if I had this empty consultation, what did I do during that time? We need to be putting that in the group chat or sending me directly. I know I have slacked on accountability with that in the last couple weeks, but I'm really striving to get that to a more frequent status. I'm wanting to set very clear expectations so we are getting everything done appropriately, and also making sure with that accountability, if things aren't being met, there will be a conversation. There will be a note made upon that sort of stuff as well, so we can keep track of each other. And then also, if we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing, there will be follow-ups. If it comes down to the point where I've asked multiple times and things are just not getting done, and we will eventually be written up. Okay. I really don't want to go to that length. That length does not sound fun for me, but in terms of accountability, steps of change, in order for that change to happen, we do need to have some sort of, okay, what's our incentive? More clients, better business. What is the not so good part of that scale? That other stuff. Okay. So just coming on here to reiterate all of that stuff, setting the standard. I would love for you guys to like this once you have watched all the way through it, as well as, but this video will be live for you whenever you need it for a freshen up. I'm not good at videoing myself, so hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for your time. Have a good day.